Hello, beautiful little bees. I'm going to take, I was going to say a little bit, to talk to you about love. I did love through parenting yesterday, and today I'm taking the time and I want to talk about love. This is a spread I found. It's easy, it's 5 cards. It's a 5 card tarot love spread. You know how I like for you all to be able to utilize a reading for whatever situation. So this one is the 5 cards are like you, your partner, the current state of the relationship, the past, and the future. This is based on a love spread, but because this is a state of a relationship, you can apply to anything where you have some feeling of love invested. I mean, even a work relationship. You may not be in love with everyone, but you have some form of emotion of feeling related to a person. So if you wonder about somebody or a situation, you can always try and see if this will apply to you. Okay, so let's see. I'm using the Intuit Angel Oracle today to find out which divine energy or directly angel is overlooking the situation for Annelise, s'il vous plaît. Which one of you? That's just one. Fantastic. Oh, and Sandalphon. Sandalphon is a cool one. It's a cool one because one, it's an archangel. He's related to music. He's the angel of music. So the keywords here are, okay, we have the number 19. Don't ask me about the signs here. Like, this is a female energy, but the rest, I'm horrible with that. This is the kind of, even though I speak 2.5 languages, like the signs, I'm always getting confused. So harmonic healing, the 5th chakra, which is not the throat. Yes, it is. The 5th chakra is the throat chakra. So maybe some of you will be able to communicate through songs. You know, sometimes we feel a certain way about a certain person. You have Hallmark cards in the good old days, but songs always work. And if you're not a singer, you can always send a song. And I saw a funny advertisement about some systems that will create a song with the ideas and emotions and whatever memories or whatnot you want to have for your partner. You can use a song, so that would be fun. Melody, clairaudience, creative expression, and poetry. This is lovely. This is very I love this because this is I feel like this is very romantic. What does he have in his hand? It's like a lira, maybe. Here's some happy angel. I help you tune your frequency to source through sound, vibration in music, singing, and poetry. Some of you may, if you want to connect to Sandalphon, you can wear turquoise. This means that this is a matter of days, and this Sandalphon will also help you communicate clearly, like I was telling you at the beginning. So there is possibly for some of you a deep need for communicating, maybe a deep need to express yourself about your feelings for a person, about something that you may have been hurt about. Coffee time, sorry. It's still difficult with my arm to even carry a cup. Okay, I'm going to put that away. So beautiful energies to start this reading. Are we going to use the energy? No, I want to use a sacred power reading card. Sorry, I'm kind of winging this. I didn't organize everything. S'il vous plaît. And these cards are absolutely gorgeous. S'il vous plaît, no good. What energy is surrounding this love story? S'il vous plaît. Or just story, but hey, I picked it to be about love. And you know, I don't do that I try to do it once a week. Oh, this reminds me of the reading of yesterday. What was it yesterday? Parenting. Where in yesterday's reading, there was something about you doing so much for other people that you have issues aligning your chakras. And with this one, it looks like, I feel like some of you are able to realign, and I'm not going to go into realigning your chakras because this is like meditations and this and that, but I feel like there is some energy balance is perfect, like how your relationship, I was going to say on like an aside thing, you could make the mistake to see that it's helping you realign yourself. Just okay, so two things here for some of you, and I feel there is just some of you like that, not everyone. Don't make the mistake to feel that you need this other person or this relationship to have this balance. Okay, this is you and only you can find this balance. That said, at the bottom of the deck we have the communication card again, and look at how you have a butterfly. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you're surrounded with butterflies, so the communication here, and I love how butterflies is like transformation, but there is also something, I was going to say very musical, even though we don't hear them, but they are so pretty to look at, you know, so there is something magical and romantic again. We are in serious romance. Try to communicate in the next, you know, this weekend, next couple of weeks. This, I'm going to keep it out. This is gorgeous. This is quite a beautiful card. Okay, so for those of you who make the mistake to expect to think that this relationship is balancing you, and I'm kind of going to contradict myself because I'm having a hard time expressing this thing here. For most of you, this relationship is great, and you will, okay, I think I got it. You will find this balance here through communication, whether it is rebalancing the relationship itself or rebalancing yourself. But what I don't want you to be looking for is a balance through the relationship. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Like as a human being, as an entity, oh, we have abundance that showed itself too. Cool. You know, like I don't want you to make the mistake of you complete me. Okay, that this is, don't wait for someone to complete you. This, I think this is what I'm trying to say. You should be a complete being just by yourself. That said, the energies of this relationship are explosive to me. There is like, look at that, like there is this balance here, there is a meditation here, there is, so it feels like whatever relationship we're talking about, there is, and that's where there's a contradiction, but I feel some form of osmosis, amazing unity, and you, if you are able to communicate what you feel, whether this is something that you're having a difficult time with or about the future, or it feels like this will render the relationship somewhat magical. That's like this wonderful energy I'm getting with the communicating here. The definite transformation through communication, and this is funny because this is the second time I'm hearing this today. I heard it in through a lovely Belgian lady I listen to sometimes, just because I like her voice and I like how she reads the cards, and through this message from the angel, from our guides and angels today. Okay, so I'm using the Pride Tarot again because I actually quite like this deck. It's June. I love the way the messages have been coming through with this deck. So let's see what the five card tarot love spread is going to tell us. S'il vous plaît, no guide. through the Praetor. What do we have here? The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Believe in yourself. See, that kind of goes back to that energy I was feeling about you, like, learn. I want you, and it's, I mean, and I want you, I'm saying that with the words of the guides, okay? I really feel like you are wanted to be finding yourself, like realize what a complete amazing human being you are just by yourself, okay? This relationship will just make you feel this amazing osmosis, okay? That could allow you some certain growth, but you need to realize what a complete amazing human being you are first. Like there is the energies ever since the past, I don't know, I want to say maybe the beginning of the year, have been so exciting compared to last year. Last year was a lot of struggle for a lot of you. Okay, are we done here, s'il vous plaît, Nogin? Allez, God love spread. I mean to cut and look at the two cards, and every time. The Knight of Sword. It's like I always think of the Knight of Sword as a knight in shining armor, and it's funny because with the black and white colors here, I'm still feeling the shining armor. I'm still feeling like when I look at it through the when I look at this picture in the phone. This part here made me think of this. I thought, wait a minute, am I looking at the Death card or am I looking at the Knight of Sword card? This is amazing. Like if you were to like take a mirror and I don't, because I would have to look at the video myself, see if it comes out, but if you take a mirror and look at this card on the other side, you will see what I'm trying to say. For those of you who know the Tao, it makes me think of the Death card, which to me talks about transformation through communication. The suite of the sword is a suite of the mental, is a suite of communication, is a suite of words, is a suite of ideas. And it's interesting how instead of running towards something, I feel some kind of hesitation with this one, because it's like the sword is facing this way, the horse is looking the other way. There is hesitation with this Knight of Sword. And usually the Knight of Sword just goes. So I feel like, again, there is this energy of hesitation which you need to stop. Just say what you need to say. Just say it calmly, saying with love. I mean, I'm not surprised that for any relationship to work, you need to communicate. Communicate is key. Communication is key. Is the key of this story here. Okay, so what do we have? I realized I saw a video yesterday, and I realized that I'm like, oh my god, I picked cards only like on this side, so it looks like I may have, but I promise you, I mean, you see me spreading this and I'm picking whatever feels like coming. Alors, what is, the first card is you, so let's find out about Ali Lebi. What is the energy about Ali Lebi? Oh, wow. You are in the energy of success. You are in the energy of creation. The Four of Wands is the foundation of the home. So this card, look at, I mean, it's beautiful. There is such beautiful, I feel such joy, and almost like tears of joy is coming when I look at this card. There is achievement, like that. Finally we made it. Finally we are together. Finally we are creating our home. Finally we made that step of trust and to be together, and with all this purple and blue, I feel like, especially since we are talking about chakras, there is the notion of the brow chakra and the crown chakra, and that's what I was trying to convey at the beginning too, how you are a complete person, but there is like this communion, this osmosis of the two energies of this relationship leads to an incredible spiritual growth. I'm like, congratulations, I am super duper happy for you. This is truly, this shows that at least you feel like this is, and that because this is your energy, this is where you are, you feel like this is the, oh, this is interesting, the first card is on the left, instead of the middle. You are in this beautiful osmos energy, like you feel like you're home with this person. Okay. Oh, I see, 1 and 2. Okay, so let's see what the energy of your partner is here, s'il vous plaît. What is the energy of our little bee's partner? S'il vous plaît, I'm going to the left all the time. Oh, wow. He's in, okay, you guys are awesome. He's in the energies of the lovers. So there is love, there is deep trust, there is an amazing connection between the two of you. With the lovers, an army of lovers cannot lose. So, two things with this card. I still feel there is a little turmoil in this person. I mean, this is the artwork is still about a manifestation. There is a lot to be said about that. There is a lot going on in this person's mind. The Lovers is also the card of the choice, which reminds me of the bottom card here. I was talking about hesitation here. The hesitation with this, the possible hesitation with your partner is fear, okay? Because obviously there is something in the past that is weighing heavy with them. And look at the turmoil. I mean, there is a lot going on in this person's heart and mind. But in the front here, there is union. There is this unity I was talking about. And the sentence in the middle here, again, an army of lovers cannot lose. So there is deep, deep, deep love feelings from this person for you. So if in any case, you know that deep down they love you. They just have this fear, okay? And the fear is coming from, there is not a riot. I'm not feeling a riot, but, like, you know, pride time is you have this walks and celebration and coming out, and so there is if this is still happening, it's because there is still some kind of a stigma on the LB. I can never remember the order. I apologize for that. Lesbian, gay, LGBTQ community. I hope I said that in the right order. No. LGBTQ. I said it right. Woohoo! Okay, so there is still a stigma and some fear in some situation, you know, in some parts of the world, in some parts of some people's mind, in some families, sadly, people have a hard time to see love for love. So anyway, so this right here just tells me that again, there is love. You two are just full of love for each other. This is beautiful. You are readier in a sense to start building something than they are, but they still hold your hand. They are still love there. So just, if this is what you feel, okay, don't say, oh, the card is saying that. If you really recognize your situation for this, if you really feel that osmos, that symbiosis, that love, that without a doubt, if you really feel it in your gut, okay, if in your head you're like, oh no, this is not for me, but you wish that this is, don't just, like, if what we've been saying up until now made you resonate in the sense that you feel vibrations, you feel the butterflies, you feel, and not the butterflies of fear, you feel that just excitement within you. And I'm not talking about hope. I would tell you to show some patience. You know, sometimes I mean, everybody walks at a different pace, and with relationship it's the same. So obviously communicate. I'm not telling you nag and tell the person what you want and anything that. No, communicate how you feel. Maybe reassure them how much you feel about them. If there is a misunderstanding, just reassure the person about your feelings, because they do love you. Okay, so I was talking at the beginning about applying the situation at work and stuff like that. This is definitely a love story here, and a beautiful one at that. So I love this. What is the current, oh, there we go. What is the current state of the relationship? Da, da, da. I'm going to take a sip and make you hold. What is the current state of the relationship, s'il vous plaît, no give? Well, I'm trying not to go to the left, but that's why I have to go every time. The current state of the relationship, s'il vous plaît. Ooh, okay. So see, I was talking about patience and communication. The Five of Wands is definitely a card of discord. Look at this. Look at the message here. Like this, I'm amazed by this deck and the fact that I wanted to use it. Silence equals death. So some of you, really, you are. It's to be. This is interesting how lately I have the messages that just like the guys want to pound it in your head, communicate. And I'm not saying like this is the message that is pounded in your head today. This is it, but this has been coming out a lot. But what I mean is like if you watch other messages, it was like the things are pounded in your head, and I feel like communication has come back a lot. So you could, for some of you, they could be silence radio. For some of you, they could be, anger and stuff like that. And that this silence, if you don't communicate, this will be the death of this relationship. So communicate clearly where you're at. Communicate clearly what you need and what you want without expecting anything from the other. Okay, it's important to, like I was saying, let people go to their own pace. I was talking about you finding yourself earlier. If you don't have your own growth and don't realize what a beautiful being you are on your own, you will not be able to get to this osmosis of the two. Okay, there is a great possibility in this relationship. Obviously, some of you have had some argument. Think how, one, if you remember what the argument was about. Two, if it is worth it. Three, how if you are going to worry about this tomorrow or the day after, or how relevant it is in 5 months, or how relevant it is in a year. Think about what is really important and communicate. I know we have a certain pride, and it's interesting that it's coming with the pride deck during Pride season. I know we all have an ego. You have to get out of that ego. You get out of that ego, you communicate, you have all this butterfly, all this transformation, all this, I love using the word gorgeousness. Like, I mean, look at this. With all this thread, I feel such passion. So if everybody is passionate about certain things, if everybody has like, you could be very stubborn and stuff like that. But communicate. And I mean, and if you're going to say, I love you, or be vulnerable. When you're vulnerable about anything, when you have anything weighing on your heart, when you say it, even if it's just writing. Yesterday, the reading on parenting was about writing to your children, or to communicate with them through letters. From the moment you write it down, already the energy of weight that's on you about whatever situation is lighter. And then when you say whatever is, but when you say, I'm not saying yelling or screaming or whatever, when you say what's bothering you, or what's weighing you, I should say, when you verbalize it, you feel lighter as well. That's what leads to forgiveness and understanding. And a lot of times, We react with anger or shock or whatever toward the situation. But if you are in a, I mean, look at this. We have two possible cultures here on this one. You know, you have two different sexes to begin with. We look at these from different angles. We may miscommunicate. That happens to me a lot. Miscommunication could be the downfall of any relationship. So just make things clear. If you clear things up, there is definite growth. So I'm sorry you guys have been within this argument, but there is such love that you should be able to go over this argument. And again, silence is death. Like, look at this. Silence is death. And when you communicate, another thing, but you did this, you did that, always talk about you, how you feel, okay? Or what you try to say. Okay, I feel like this was like a total like a counselor thing right there. Okay, so what are the guides telling us about your past here? Oh, for some reason the card goes this way, whatever. But I don't have room. Let's just keep it this way. But let's see if that's going to mean something. Why would this card be this way? Like the 1 and 2, maybe we'll put something on it. The past of the relationship, s'il vous plaît, nos guides. What is the past of the relationship? The moon. See, with the moon, there is some stuff hiding. It's possible that... Oh my god, let me look at this card. It's beautiful. What I noticed on this moon card that Emily, believe it, drew, it's gorgeous. It has a high priestess notion to me. It has, obviously the moon has a very feminine thing, but with the moon we always have the notion of something being hidden. So obviously you guys did not communicate about something, which could be giving you this notion of nighttime as well. The argument may have been happening even at nighttime. So one of you is frustrated about the other one not saying something. Another thing is that everybody has the right to their secret garden. If you're just doing something or keeping something to yourself because you don't want to hurt the other person, or because you need something for everybody, even your children need their own private situation. Some people just need to keep the private thing. Not everybody needs to share everything with you, okay? For whatever reason. Like, you know, I love doing readings. I love communicating with the cards. I love getting the messages. But it's not something that I'm going to tell everyone about it. Not everybody knows that I'm doing this. I don't go around and say, oh, I'm, you know, and so who knows, like, and it's possible that some of you may have discovered something about your others that may have surprised you or shocked you, or vice versa. Again, it's a matter of communicating. I feel like if you talk about it, you will realize how little and unimportant it is in the bigger scheme of things. But obviously there is something that was hidden and that upset someone. This moon card is gorgeous. And I also noticed that there is no wolf and dog on it. There is not necessarily also emotional things that were hidden here, because there is not we don't have the crawfish on it. Which is like the surprising seafood of the regular moon, of the traditional moon card. It looks like somewhat of a garden. Yeah, so I'm really feeling like that secret garden thing of the person that may have been the cause for this argument. So talk about it. And if you don't want to talk about it, or if you don't want to talk about it, let's not push the situation. Just focus on what you guys feel for each other. Like this argument feels so little, like it's keeping you guys separated. Maybe that's why the card needs to be done this way. I feel like it's like pushing you guys far apart when this is. There's a noise back there. I think the cats are playing. Apologies, it distracted me. Yes, don't let this argument destroy these beautiful things between the two of you. Okay, so what the future of this relationship, s'il vous plaît? What is the future of this relationship? No guide d'amour. The King of Cups. The King of Cups, again, is the king that's in control of his emotion. He is able to communicate what he feels clearly. He doesn't let his ego take over. This is also love. I mean, he's a nurturing king. The King of Cups in some tarot decks. I mean, this one is really weird. Okay, I'm going to have to reread the thing. It came out some of the previous time I used this deck. It's like, you know, there is deep emotion. There is a two fish also here. There is like the blessing of Poseidon, like on the he feels like he's caressing the two fish. There is stars, like to me that talks about wish happening. Once you control your emotion, there is like bubbles. With the bubbles I'm feeling celebration, like champagne. The future is nice and clear, but I also feel somewhat muddy. So the next future tells me that there is, with you guys controlling your emotion and learning to communicate, there is a strong possibility of nurturing this relationship. Let me reread again, because there was something about the boat. I don't necessarily feel like there is a trip. Maybe for you guys, maybe for some of you, there will be like a little cruise or something that would be fun. Oh, there is spreads back there. Where is the King of Cups? Where are you, little King of Cups? I thought it was towards the end. But no. Knight, King, Queen. Why can't I? Oh, here it is. Catherine Weltstein, your drawing sure is coming out on my channel. The King of Cups shows a fatherly figure who is calm, kind-hearted, and caring. The king is a wise leader and a diplomat who always respects other people's points of view. See, I was telling you how you need to listen to the other person as well. Communication is that too. Is you talk about yourself and about what you feel, and you don't point the finger. So when you're calm, kind-hearted, and caring, you listen to what the other person has to say. He's a respect other people's point of view. He understands the many levels of human nature, and his compassion brings out the best in people. The sailing ship, there you go, that's what I wanted to read about, is supported and protected by the king's presence. The ship is also a symbolic crown covering his head and represents the pride movement, okay? Which also talks to me about something in somebody's mind who is weighing. Because the pride movement is something that demands a lot of investing. Okay, this is a big project. This is a big celebration. This is a lot of people involved. This is learning to understand. Also, this is showing yourself. If you're part of this community, this is. I feel like something is weighing on somebody's shoulder. Okay, and obviously this is. Something is weighing on your other shoulder because you are just full of just la happiness and ready to start something, where they have something very heavy weighing on them, and you need to respect their pace. His hands guide a couple of fish through the sea and helps them find their way through the air bubbles, which represents spirituality and creativity. We're back with that here. This is a good summary of everything. This card's message is that there is always a way to go, and kindness is always the option. That's been very strong throughout this whole message. This kindness, respect, and understanding of the other, and when you communicate, you have to be kind. Okay, I'm going to take 2 extra messages. One with the Season of the Witch, because this is Lisa and this deck is absolutely beautiful. Can we get an advice with this one, s'il vous plaît? Like, thank you, like the advice wasn't clear. Oh, look at these flowers. Peonies. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at all these roses. I can't, this always takes me, the pink and flowers always takes me to Mother Mary, even though this is not roses. Number 28. It is time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. So, obviously there is some blessing on this situation. I want you to be able to see this card. It's so beautiful. And butterflies again. So here it says, here in the unknown you will find the essence of who you really are and what magic awaits. But what that tells me too is again the transformation of the relationship through this communication here. You'll see like all the works that you have done and put in this relationship. And I'm talking again, you may have put some work into some relationship where this person is not there with you, okay? But if there is love and respect of the two, this relationship is headed to go towards something quite amazing. And I wanted to see, I want to get this card not as an advice, but more like what's to be expected here with this relationship, s'il vous plaît. What should we expect? I love this deck, it's so pretty too. What's to expect about this relationship, s'il vous plaît? Where is this relationship headed? S'il vous plaît, where is this relationship headed? S'il vous plaît, no kid. Where is this relationship headed? For our little bees. The Pier. Look at that. So what that tells me here, it's headed somewhere. Okay, we're on the path towards something. The guides don't want to tell you too much, but you decide. You decide. I love this. The choice is yours. At the end of the day, you decide where you want to go. So when you decide where you want to go, that also gives a movement of the relationship. Not that you got to decide for the other, okay? But you can decide to follow the lead of this person or the need of this person. And we're back with the ship here. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? The artwork here is made, that just kills me every time. The sea cures all elements of man. That's a plateau thing, but the artwork is Flo Holdsworth here, and the artwork on this one is Catherine Weldstem, which I talked about earlier. But look at even the colors. This is amazing. I'm always in awe by this. So set sail on a new adventure, explore beyond the horizon. Two things that tells me here. I've been saying since the beginning, if this is not, sometimes we hope a relationship or a situation is going a certain way, but if you really didn't vibe that person has this love for you, if you were not in here like in this osmos completion unity with this person, you are really being told to go for something else, to explore the horizon. I said with this card before, there are plenty more fish in the sea. Wherever you are going, I feel like you have this blessing. Wherever you're going, look at that. With this one, it's like you were stuck at a pier, and if you go and take the boat, you are going towards some amazing adventure, okay? So that's the two messages that I'm getting here. Either this relationship, if this is this deep love connection, is going towards something amazing, you're going to set sail on a new adventure, or you are called, and you'll feel whichever is working for you. This is really cool. Regardless of all of that, it feels like the choice is yours. This is very strong also here. we have the choice with the lovers, which was the other person's choice, reminding you that you can't push anyone to do what they don't want to do, but you can choose to go for something amazing. With the sandcastle here, we have everything is temporary, divine timing. So if you are on but I feel also that with the castle, I feel like, the being stuck in the situation. If you feel stuck in the situation, go. You have amazing future ahead of you. If you feel stuck, if the situation feels like you're being stuck in any ways, get out of it. It's you have no reason to stay when you have all these awesome energies out there of transformation, and communicate that too. If when you communicate with a person you feel like you guys are not headed toward the same thing, it's okay to admit that it's not working. You don't have to disrespect the person. You don't have to not love the person anymore. You can just, it's okay to say goodbye, okay? Mother Mary, what is Mother Mary telling us? I want to keep going because the messages were so lovely. But regardless, there is you are capable of something beautiful. Keep that in mind. This is what you want. The other person is not there yet. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Oh, this card is upside down. Oh, unity right there with this too. Oh, s'il vous plaît. I will pick a love thing. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, message for... Thank you. Our little bees. Oh, look at that, the two birds together, the peony looking like flower at the bottom, the baby, the project, the nurturing, I feel with this card. I mean, Mother Mary is all about nurture anyways. Our Lady of the Sacred Hearth, I'm feeling that with this card again. There are times when growth must happen so that you can continue your journey home. For you, beloved, this is such a time. Divine timing we had with the sandcastle, I believe. Remember, you are not only being guided away from what has been, guided away from this negative energy, but also toward a new manifestation blessed by Our Lady. This is a secret gift. The moon here just talks to you about something hidden, soon to be recognized, and it is instrumental. I love that we have instrumental with the angel of music, in manifesting your complete spiritual fulfillment. I love this, how you have this magic. We were talking about your spiritual, how you will find yourself, and how you still have this, especially with the two birds here. There is this connection. There is a relationship here that will help you through your spiritual growth, like how you will both help each other towards the spiritual growth. This is truly beautiful. So just, ask guidance from Saint Alphonse, ask guidance from Mother Mary. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. I feel like and trust the power of communication. Communication is key yet again. I think if there is a previous video that I had called Communication is Key, and we are right in that again. I wanted to get a lover's oracle. Just whatever the oracle wants to tell us, s'il vous plaît. Noted, what extra message are you willing to give us here, s'il vous plaît, for our little bees? This deck is not used enough and it's beautiful. S'il vous plaît. Oopsie. With my little hands, obviously I have a hard time. Just to look at the pictures, they're gorgeous. S'il vous plaît. Ah, merci. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is, again, unity, osmos, like perfect love and connection and passion with this, the same color as this. There is definite passion in this relationship. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Hence this alignment here, it's like, so if the relationship, that takes me back, that if the relationship does not feel like you're treasured, that you're honored, this is not it, because the relationship you're meant for is honor and treasure. It's not just you, it's both of them that are honoring and trusting and loving each other and caring for each other. And look at the stars here, the blessing, the wish. This is truly beautiful message. What you are destined for. I love this. And manifest that. I mean, we have the full moon coming, so I was almost going to say it's not the time to manifest, it's the time to collect. But start off thinking what you are going to manifest with this new moon. For example. Allez, a little healing card too. I just don't want to leave you yet. S'il vous plaît. Wow, that was quick. 2. We have vision. Where is my gratitude card over here? Vision and kindness. Okay, again. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. You're really called to do that. Like, get rid of this anger. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current event. Love, love, love. Kindness, a kind gesture, rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself as well. That is very important. Remember that you are deserving. If you're not kind to yourself, how do you expect other people to be kind to you? Okay. Gratitude message to close this, s'il vous plaît, no kid. That was lovely. I loved this reading. It was beautiful, empowering. I feel the love here. Unplug, unplug, unplug. Get away from negative stuff. Avoid negative media and people for an entire day. Look for like-minded people. Look for happy people. All the negative ones. Send them love. Send them, you know, like the thing. I will pray for you. Just do it if you even have the energy. Negative people that used to be in my life. I decided to leave them, and ever since I decided to have wonderful people around me, that's what I have. I'm truly blessed because I only have, I feel loving people around me. And that's how it is. So, and the media is always, if I start listening, I put Alexa on and listen to the news, like within 2 minutes, it's like you get angry, you feel sorry, there is a death, so unplug. If just for one day, you'll see how lighter and better you will feel. Okay, sweet bees, I'm sending you love, and I hope you find this. I hope you're able to see this and decide for yourself. Make that choice to have this wonder coming into your life. Sending you love, and hope you have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.